greetings. All right, we're here for the webinar, chat portion webinar. Blessings. Thank you for posting your questions. All right, blessings. Good deal. Any messages from higher self? Seems to be like a silver. A silver angelic energy, a silver angel. There are some with like reddish eyes. That kind of shows where their heart, like the chakra, that so their eyes change color. Just their energy field is changing. You've been connected to the silver, like a silver type of reality world. Think like silver as a prominent energy on a planet. So you can say it's like a Syrian planet. Like here, like our oceans are blue, for the most part. They're like a silver planet overall. So I don't know, just showing that to me. Something to dive into. Any messages from Prime Creator? You're going more into your shadow self, feeling a great deal. You're opening up new positive sides of yourself. New opportunities, new people are coming in, and you feel like a new timeline. I feel like a new timeline will just snap right in. It'll just come right in. What it feels like. You'll know when the time is right for that. Yeah, Carol, any messages for me? I just feel like you're healing a lot of archon energies of your past, meaning like beings that shift realities, change things around. They did that during medieval times, but they've done it right now too. But medieval time periods, like beings can mess with the weather and energies like that. It's just like you're connecting more to your medieval self. Doesn't mean it's going to really show itself, but like medieval times, knights and all that, because you've had many lifetimes earned it. You've also been an alien being assisted with to heal that energy too on this world, heal that people going through those things. But you've definitely had a lot of connections to that time period. Any messages for me from hybrid children? Actually, it just seems to be like I get the energy of like a fawn, like a deer that's connected to you. Like a deer collective that you're connected to. I know that came out of nowhere, but it's also an elephant collective your house. And they're like little children, hybrid beings. Even there's an elephant hybrid child that you're connected to that's like 15 or 16 years old. So on another planet. So it's related to Saturn. So it's something, a message to you, just realize, expect the unexpected. You're also connected to a fairy reality where it's all, or a Garthian world where it's all elves and things like that. So, Pamela, are there any messages from Prime Creator? You yourself are able to walk on water, but also to fly, but you're a spirit being on a physical world where you can, you showed you're basically an angel on a planet that did not believe in angels. So you're like not like necessarily like a Jesus, but you were similar to like you're a prominent being, like you have angels in the past. Like you were as an angel being going against the laws of physics. Now, they're not saying it's this world, it could be, but definitely was another planet where you're just, there to assist with human evolution for it to evolve. And you just did miracles, things like that. They're not saying what. It wasn't just walking on waters, everything. But they're just giving an idea. So, they show you like in the third dimension, but with wings, but you were obviously a higher vibration. Question 2, are there any messages from my mom who passed away She's 2013. Well, yeah, she's almost like she shows like she's like a child of yours in previous lives. There's also been a feline that's been connected to you, like what if you're like your like a pet feline of your past. It's like you wanted like shows that like she was a mother of a lot of kittens in a past life, and he's like she was so loving and so beautiful. You wanted her as your mother, and then she became your mother. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, she's actually and it helped you respect animal. Not that you weren't respecting them before, but so as soon like the late 1800s when that happened, you know, on this world it seems. So you've had all kinds of different connections with him. It's pretty cool. Let me check something real quick, make sure everything's right. Okay, so we'll make sure everything's all right. Anna, any messages from the Arcturians? You do have the ability to stop time, slow down time. You're also very connected to Mars. Mars is the energy that you're healing at this time as like a gargoyle energy of you're basically a time traveler on different realms. Um, yeah, they also show that you can talk to gargoyle beings if you wish to. But yeah, you're actually a shape-shifting time traveler as an Arcturian. And it does show you that you have been depicted. You have been seen in the past, not showing what you were, but you have been depicted on cathedrals. But not showing what cathedral. Yeah, like you come into the mind of people, and it's like, well, that just scared the hell out of them. And then they like put your image on a cathedral somewhere. I feel like it's France, but one of the cathedrals in France. I don't know what it looked like, but it was a gargoyle or something like that. Any messages from the felines? Yeah, it seems like you're going deeper into your own consciousness of your redemption. You as a feline, you're very connected to the ocean beings, ocean energies, and it's like you went against a lot of them too. Some of them are causing difficulties, like ocean, like fish can call it like the squid can call it difficulties. So, yeah, is this that as a feline, you're like a commander, a leader, a female feline. They show you with a sword, like a swashbuckler. We're going to put up with anybody's shit, basically. So, something like the War of the Fish or something like that. Fish beings. They're humanoid. They come out of the water and cause trouble. You know, and kick their ass. Something like that. What they're showing. Different. I don't think your Merlin. I think your Merlin was impressed by that. Marianne, any messages for me? Seems like you're connecting more to an Arcturian energy recently. There's also a dolphin energy you're bringing in. That's for your direction. For what's best for you. You're just bringing energies to bring you closer to what you want to achieve. Just for manifestation purposes. So, if you see a dolphin anywhere, it's like a message from your guides. Now, they might not always show you one, obviously, but it has a significant purpose to it. Question 2, any messages from Prime Creator? Yeah, you're going more into yourself. You're releasing a lot of reptilian connections, of course, with the Earth, but you also seem like you're healing the timelines here, of course. Your connection to Saturn, as you've been a Saturn being in your past, where you've been a leader. Think like Saturn is like Middle Ages on a planet. They've had their own Middle Ages there too. Not exactly as this world, but with a lot of magic. there's parallel different realities of Saturn, but Saturn's been through a lot of Earth problems. Not exactly, but they have similarities. Obviously, I don't see it. No, there's only different realities within Saturn. I mean, there's always different versions, but there is one where it is a medieval type of version of it. It's also a version where it's very technology is very advanced, but there's still a medieval type of, knights and all that, but just have more flying instruments and all that. So, and just to give a different perspective of what's out there for your own growth. Kenyan Dance, any messages for me? Archangel Michael is with you at this time. Strong energy. Feel like you've had some kind of energy attacks or something around those, maybe around others, but it seems like it's been a little bit of a mental strain recently, especially going into the new year. I feel like also your energy felt like it's been kind of worn out in some areas. Your energy connects to the sun. As the sun goes through difficulties, you can feel it too. Yeah, you're like a polarization of the sun. And the other messages, they show you as like a quicksilver, being that can run very fast. You've had a lifetime, or something that you're good at. Not showing why. You had your reasons, but you're a fast runner. Like you can just like the Flash and just shoot through time. Yeah, for covert reasons, for government, galactic government type of reasons. Yeah. So it's like they drop you on a planet, or and you just run around the world to pick up its energies. Now, these are worlds that just look at things differently. So, they scan worlds differently. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you just have to go by what you feel on that. Might be more to evolve from that connection. Amy, I just saw that people are offering their animal Reiki service on Etsy. Did my guys say it would be a good idea for me to offer mini Reiki session on Etsy as well? If I do, how well will go for me? Well, I mean, it'll go where it needs to go. It's good, like your Reiki, yeah, make it like your logos. It seems like make it attractive or stylish and it makes you unique to others. You want to look different than all the others. Like offer something that others don't offer. But yeah, this is really good for you. As where it's going to go, they're just going to leave it open. I'm going to tell you. Is 2021 going to be an uplifting year? I feel like I'm going to have a lot more motivation. Energies will be lighter in 2021. Oh, yeah, yes and no. Yeah, there's going to be ups and downs, of course, then too. But yeah, you'll feel better about your direction. This year is about putting everything together. Your direction will feel better. So yeah, you feel like you're more driven. So yeah. Donna, any insight into why my cat Flake is glued to me? Well, yeah, because you're going through a lot of health difficulties and health healing. So yeah, you're just going through a lot of, a lot of stuff's going on. So that's why. Any information on why Santa left me a bag of potatoes? That's pretty funny. You need the protein. But it seems like it's from your guides also. I think there's a lot of protein in it. Isn't there protein in potatoes? Yeah, it's protein related. Doesn't mean you have to eat all the potatoes, but it just means get some protein. I'm pretty sure it's protein in that. Susie, are there any messages for me from my higher self? Yeah, I are downloading a lot of information from the Greys of what to do here. We need to get their perspective. You get different perspectives from different beings. Right now, it's the Greys because what the world has a lot of Zeta energy. You want to understand it. Even actually, your boss is very Zeta like. This is why you don't understand him sometimes. He's also kind of like an Archon in some regard where he shifts his energy. So you're bringing him more into the light, as you know, he likes to be in the shadows, unseen. So, yeah, of course he's gonna fight you off. That's kind of the point. Well, yeah, if you're used to the shadows, what I've been doing astral, um, so like you're healing, just you're working on many souls in their incarnation cycles. You're showing them that this world is not hopeless, as many have felt. So I do see you sometimes show up like a Jesus, Yeshua being. Not like, no, not, not exactly, but you show up as like a spiritual teacher. And yeah, you have a lot of followers, but not in the ego sense of it. Miles, blessings. Are any messages from the Angel Collective manifestation? You're also healing a lot. You're working on manifestation, but also healing a lot from the insects. The insect beings have caused you a lot of mental difficulties. Your mind, coming from an insect reality, obviously be very positive, but also you know that how they can be controlled too, as I can see the ants collective. So that's another reason why you came to this world to release humanity. You're part of that releasing of the mental mind control. Yeah, where you can, yeah, this world is like planet mind control practically. So, any messages from my future self? Yeah, you're going to see things from a science fiction point of view, meaning that you come from an actual reality where everything is very advanced. The souls are still learning, but you are bringing out. You're warning that all that fancy technology isn't what's really important because part of you is like that. So you're healing your spiritual side here, that's affecting your advanced side there, your technology advanced side. So like you're helping your future self with relationships and things of that kind. So yeah, it happens simultaneously. So simultaneously. Okay. Eric in. Do the gorillas have any messages for me? Yeah, I feel like you took a lot of their, as an Andromedan being, you took a lot of their DNA to do your own type of work or creation. It does seem like you were advanced geneticist, as that's very common within the alien groups. Uh, Doing that is like it's just a very common job. And it feels like some of your work you got very far, like the dolphin energy into the human energy for humans that have a lot of like sonar type abilities are very you got very advanced with that. So it's like you like the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, something that you discovered that even in people currently, which is no problem actually. That's like it's like a gene that causes that. Deposit reptilian time advice to me on how to utilize my own reptilian DNA. I'm thinking that if I can understand my own DNA better, then I can know how to write better stories. A lot of it comes from Andromeda. Now, writing better stories, just keep writing. As an Andromedan being, you were a reptilian and were discriminated, hated. You fought against them, but you were, you know, yeah. They even tried, even the positive ones tried to kill you, it seems. Even if you weren't doing anything, but you're part of a race that was very difficult. But that race opened up our eyes too, but they don't really want to look at it that way. So your reptilian energy, I would connect to your Andromeda reptilian self. Like Andromeda's went to war after war with the reptilians. So yeah, see how you go about that. Beth, anything in particular I should be doing to help me usher in new energies coming from the solstice, September 21st? Plant life, nature, bells, if you want. chimes. That doesn't mean I have to go out and get a bell, but up to you. Bells do clear out negative energy. Or like those bowls, those sound bowls. Yeah, I think it's a year of clearing out negative energy. So sound bowls are cool actually. So you only need one. You don't need anything too fancy. The Pleiadians have any messages for me? You're doing a lot of self-forgiveness. Sometimes you feel like you can be better. You're always trying to better yourself, and sometimes you're really hard on yourself. I feel that now. So there's also been a time traveler in your past. You've actually had children of yours go rogue in your past life. Uh, but you've healed that. We're still healing that currently. But you've had, yeah, it's like, power corrupts. You didn't have a problem with it, but sometimes your kids did. So I feel like you're still working on that at this time in that parallel life. Just you had a lot as a Palladian being, you had a lot of access to higher dimension information, but not all beings can handle it. And you realize that with your own kids, like, wow, you're not always aware of what you're capable of. You're capable of a lot of positive things, just not everybody's can handle it. So, like, like a lot of responsibility. That's why everybody isn't president. And Ara, my friend, I cannot pronounce that. Was scammed by a Russian trading company. She's getting help from a lawyer. Is she going to get her money back? No, it doesn't look too good. Well, it's going to take a long time. It's not going to happen quite fast. She might be able to get half of it back if she's lucky. What is going on with my daughter? She's completely isolated, doesn't want to visit her friends. She just lies on her bed and watches Netflix. We're not allowed to go out, but she behaves like she has terminal illness. Has nothing to do, nothing to live for. She's just going through depression. She can't go. You see the state of the world. She just wants to like hibernate. Yeah, this is just temporary. When the lockdowns start to end, she'll feel better. But right now, she just feels irritated. Yeah, I think. This is her dark side of the soul, but Netflix is helping her heal, though. Yeah, just work with her. You already are, but poor thing. But she'll get through. It just feel like she doesn't trust her friends that much. Yeah, feel like she felt. Yeah, it feels like trust there is not too good. That's one of the reasons why. What a surprise there, right? Mia, any messages from my father? You're doing a lot better than you think. You are going to have a better life here. If you're not seeing it right now, you're doing a lot of things. He had a lot of insecurities during his life, and you have actually you avoided those insecurities, but you have others that you're dealing with. So he helped you avoid his own problems, but of course, you're dealing with different type of problems. But you're like a flying eagle. So you're also a teacher in higher astral. Of course, you come here to learn. But yes, you're going to be a teacher in your future self eventually, in future life at least. Question 2: any messages from my higher self? There have been some people that have caused you difficulties in your past, and you're still healing those energies at this time. I feel like healing old wounds that feel like you got burned in the past. It's when you feel the time is right, it's good to explore that to release the negative energy, because you might not always realize there's negative energy still holding on to you. Because we wonder why you can't always go into the future. Maybe it's something in the past you have to look at. It's up to you. But there's nothing wrong with looking at healing those things. Especially relationship energies. Those usually burn for a long time. Miguel, I saw a 7-pointed star. Any messages from that image? Yeah, sign of good luck. Also, a change of events. Almost like a Mandela effect, like another reality came in for you particularly. Self manifestation, but also feels like your family energy is going to get better, as there's been some kind of chaotic energy to a certain degree. So there's a lot of healing you're going to be doing there, and a new age. I guess I'm gonna start using the word new age, but not in the normal sense of it. But yeah, I would say a new timeline is being coming in. So yeah, it's showing a new timeline came in. Any messages from the angels? uh, Feels like you are healing a lot of backstabbing energies, like with work, like those that are not of anyone's best interest. Uh, let's see, 2027. We got a long ways for that one. So the number seven. Now you have 7-pointed star. 2027. Those are major energy. Anything with the number seven in it, but 2027 is going to be a huge year. Of course, far from that, but yeah, it's just a show of a new age in 27. It's something that you can maybe even live now. Feel that energy now instead of having to wait until that time. We're building up to more awakening, major awakening. Jess, what energies and beings have been around me lately? What messages to have for me? Just feel like let's see, feel like you're going deeper into your Andromedan energy. Of course, I'm connecting to a lot of that recently. It's right now. Yeah, it seemed like a feline Andromedan. You have an dominant species there, a badass basically. Fought off a lot of reptilians. You won. You became a king or a queen. Of course, I guess they're binary, so king and queen, whatever. But either way, yeah, sexuality is being understood there because a lot of men didn't see it as anything, male or female. They just didn't really acknowledge it, even if they do have genitals and all that. But they didn't really acknowledge it. They just sort of non-binary, feline based. I think I have one actually. My cat is. So yeah, just they're gender neutral, and they're a bunch of they kicked everybody's ass. So uh, yeah, I would say similar to like the Wonder Woman, the female clan. Yeah, they're part of that, but it was feline. Yeah. Yeah. What is my connection with the Galactic Federation of Light, and what messages do you have? Well, you are part of the alien contact energies. It just has a showed it. Your connection. Why the Greys are connecting to you recently. I don't know how you feel about them. I feel like they are contacting you here and there. It's something that you're releasing from them. At least people have misunderstandings. Obviously, some aren't kind. Yeah, you might get a download data energy from them when time is right. That's all I have for that. It's kind of short-winded there. So Kevin, any messages from War, my guide? Let's see. You're releasing a lot of energies. Yeah, I feel like backstabbing energies from friends and guides or friends. Somebody in your life has caused you difficulty at one time, like a brother or friend or someone like that. You're releasing energy. Somebody can ask for kind of battling with a recent relative of yours. Maybe in a parallel reality. They're not really going into details. It's kind of cryptic, but yeah, it feels like there's a brother energy. You're kind of fighting in a parallel reality at this time because it's kind of like stopping you from going deeper into what you're doing here. Like here you're like a magician, like a wizard, and another version of yourself kind of sees you in another reality acting very strange. And as your other version of yourself opens up, you open up here. That's not very bizarre, but that's what I see. I'm hoping to get Training course next month, March or April. Do you see this happening? So try to get on. Yeah, April feels more like it. March, I'm not really seeing, but April definitely. Wanda, you said I came in through Andromeda, but what life did I have before that? That wasn't on Earth. Arcturians. Arcturian reality is one of them. Arcturian worlds that were very peaceful, but still a lot of teaching. They weren't perfect. A bunch of beings that are hovering around everywhere, gathering information from other planets, as well as begin the reincarnation process because they helped with that. So I believe there's more to it, but I would just go with the Arcturians. That's all they're showing me. I also feel like you have Elohim connection too. Question two, you told me a long time ago that the Zeta wanted to talk to me, but only ones that showed up were robots once I was in an astral battle. And I said, really, now they can. Can you tell me if the real ones have anything to say? Because I asked them many times to talk to me, but never heard anything. Well, they talk to you in your dream state. They're keeping a lot of things back from this reality. So they are telling you stuff. They're just not allowing it to show up here in this reality because you are getting a deeper insight. Yeah, let me get an indication of that. Yeah, you're going further in. So yeah, just stuff they can't reveal for this reality. That's all. So you can ask them to talk to you in your dreams. Or ask anybody, any alien being, Palladians, Syrian, anybody that's positive that wants to talk to you. Zetas, yeah, are known to be hush hush on everything. Join the club. Chris, gangsters are gangsters new to the earth? No, I don't think so. Gangsters have been around forever, but our version of gangsters are comical, I can say, but no. But like gangster people, like those are like new souls. Yeah, a lot of them are new souls, if that's what you're looking at. But yeah, give a different perspective. What are the people who keep on incarnating as human-like? Are they drink? Some of them are drinkers. Yeah. Those that don't believe in anything that we're talking about. They usually now it doesn't mean they all keep coming back, but a lot of them do. Oh, they go to other versions of art. I mean, it's part of them. That's yeah. It's just like you're going up the levels. You're going up to it's like going to first grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh. It's going up the levels of evolution. That's all. And if they need to come back here over and over, some don't even mind it. So, but some of them are drinkers. Yeah, they get old souls and they get stuck in their old ways. Yeah. Those who keep incarnating are people that, like I said, people that they hear about the spiritual stuff and just doesn't work for them. Because when you talk about spiritual energies, you're leaving, you're on your last life. You're usually not always, but those are very religious. Are those that keep coming back? Don't call it religion for nothing. Vasco, what have I been doing astral? Feels like we kind of do a lot of AI energies, artificial intelligence, robots actually rule the reality, like the machines are controlling society. So something that you're battling at this time, it seems. You actually have been a robot in another reality where you're actually controlling society. So I believe you're observing all this place, but you have been like a robot dictator at one time. There's still healing a lot of it. I don't know how you feel about that one, but that feels like it's pretty true if I can pick up on. Any messages from higher self? So you're bringing in more feline energies to heal in a positive way, but also being Palladian to soften. You've also been seeing the future a lot astrally. You've been traveling mostly in the future to see where things go. Now that you're seeing it clearly here, we're also connected to other parallel versions of Earth that are more positive, as you probably feel some of that. Where you're wealthy, when you're just a rich person. I think even your girlfriend's your wife there too. So, and you have to have kids too. You have 3 of them. So yeah, you have the Bentley and all that. But I don't feel like you're a wealthy person, but your gratitude towards others, not evil or anything like that. So yeah, I mean it's not perfect, but it's decent overall. All right. All right, thank you everyone for posting your questions. I'll be back tomorrow.